you see rituals and you see trends in people, just like you said, waking up in the morning, right? I have rituals of what I do, right, in the morning. One of the biggest determining factors that I would say is the deselection process. And what I say by deselection process, it's what do they say no to? Many people think that when you're first starting out in real estate, you need to try everything. I want to flip, I want to wholesale, I want to burr, any new acronym, I hear these new terms all the time and I'm like, what are you doing? Like, and so the problem is it's too much white noise. And so I'll give you an example. I've got a student of mine that he reached out to me one day, and he's a police officer, very high up in the police department. He's like, man, I need to bend your ear. And I'm like, yeah. He's like, man, I'm not doing what I need. He's like, I'm in this mastermind, I'm in this mastermind, and this mastermind. And he's like, I'm not getting anything done. I'm like, so you're about the depth of a can of tuna as opposed to an oil well. I said, the key to being successful is not saying yes. The key to being successful is saying no. And it's a deselection process of what you don't want. I said, you're thinking throw everything on the plate and then pick off what you want. You got it all wrong. Empty the plate and decide what you want to put on it one at a time. So I said, you're in these masterminds. So one guy's like subject to mastermind. Another one's an apartment mastermind. I go, does the subject to guy do apartments? And he's like, no. And I go, does the apartment guy do wholesaling? He's like, no. I go, so they're vertical. They're doing what they do specially. You think that you need to be doing all of them. And again, like you're only going to do one thing good or you're going to do a bunch of things crappy. So going back to your question, the one thing that I've noticed that people that are successful is they say no more than they say yes. They are focused on what is important to them and what that one thing is. And that goes back to writing down your goals. It goes back to, revisiting them daily. I revisit my 90-day goals every morning. I rewrite them down every morning. That's what I do. What's the one thing I have to do today to get to that goal? And it's a matter of focus. And so I think that's the problem is a lot of people do not have that focus because they don't know where to put that focus. They don't know what they should be doing because they don't know what their goals are. They don't know where they're going. And I say this a lot because I was victim of this. I was a successful, I was an airline pilot. I by all definition, I had a successful career, but I wasn't successful in real estate because I never had a goal. And the people that I talk to, they have a goal. And they focus on that goal. And if anything gets in their way, they say no. Nope, I don't want that. I just want my one thing. Call me boring, call me whatever. I just want that one thing because I'm going after the goal. So that is what I would say is the difference of people that are successful, at least